Salty or sweet? Cats or dogs? If you were a tree, what kind of a tree would you be? Why did these weird and wacky interview questions even get asked? To hear an unrehearsed answer, to find out how you react to the unexpected and to see if you can think on your feet, to assess your critical thinking skills, and to get a deeper glimpse into your personality, including your values. What should you do when you get asked one of these questions? Stay calm, don't get flustered, ask questions yourself, and don't take these questions too seriously. Have fun with them. Explain your answer is the other thing that you have to do. That's the most important part. So here are 5 weird and wacky sounding questions that I will share with you, and I'll share with you how I would answer them so that you can prepare in case you get asked such weirdness during your next job interview. So the first kind of question is the this or that, salty or sweet, cats or dogs, the superpower of invisibility or the superpower of the ability to fly. These are rapid fire, unexpected questions that are designed to throw you off kilter to see how fast you think. There are no wrong answers in this kind of question, so my suggestion is to answer as fast as you can with a smile. And for the superpower question, which is less about preference and more about your imaginary advantage that you might have if you were able to fly, for example, try to give an example of how that would help you to do your job. You could say, if I could fly, I could get to meetings and conferences far faster and I could get a lot more done as a result. So always keep in mind that all interview questions are asked with a purpose. So ask yourself, why? Why are they asking this seemingly weird question? And then do your very best to give them what they are looking for. The second kind of question is, tell me a joke or tell me something funny. So again, they aren't looking to be simply amused. They're not expecting you to be the stand-up comedian. This kind of question is meant to catch you off guard and to see how quickly you think, how you might fit into the culture of the organization if they're looking for that. It's not a very good indication, but they might be looking for that, to figure out what you think is funny. Why are they asking this question? You can be a little bit sassy here and you can tell them a very bad dad joke about work, such as, what did the supervisor say to the calendar? Your days are numbered. Or why did the invisible man turn down a job offer? He couldn't see himself doing it. Or you could do the old knock knock joke. Knock knock, who's there? Your newest employee. Now you might actually have a short being key, funny story that you could also tell. Whatever you do, keep it light, keep it PC, and if you can't think of anything, you can always respond with, tell you a joke? You mean like the price of gas these days? The third kind of question is, if you were a tree or if you were an animal, what kind of a tree or what kind of an animal would you be? Now, this is not as random a question as it might first seem. What they want to do is to have you think up qualities that you possess that an animal or a certain kind of tree might have that you can translate into what they want in the perfect candidate. If they want someone who is sturdy or has longevity, like a tree, pick an oak or a Douglas fir or something like that that's tall and strong and grows well. If they want something fast growing that can branch out, pick a cedar or a willow. If it's an animal, think of one that is fast and resilient and smart, like a dolphin or a gazelle. If they want loyalty or a great memory, choose an elephant. If they want innovation and cleverness, resourcefulness, choose a crow. But here is the key. Don't just name the animal or the tree. Be sure to then say why you chose that particular one and what qualities you share with your choice. That is the piece they're looking for. The fourth kind of question is, if you were on a deserted island and you could only take 3 things with you, what would you take? So they are asking to assess how you prioritize. They want to find out how resourceful you are. They want to find out how quickly you think on your feet. And so I would say something like, well, I would bring some snacks, I would bring lots of water, and I would bring a boat, or better yet, a plane to get myself home in time for dinner. They didn't say you were stranded there. They said it was deserted after all. You could even say that you'd bring snacks in your phone so you could take some pictures, and then the boat or the plane to get home. Get creative. Have a little bit of fun with these weird and wacky answers. Here's a wacky question for you. If you haven't subscribed yet, why not? It's free and it's easy. Now let's get to the last weird kind of interview question category that I have for you today. And this is something like, how would you fit an elephant into a fridge? Or why are manhole covers round? Or how many basketballs could you fit into this room? These are logical thinking questions, and they are asked to find out how logical your thinking is. Go figure. Take a moment and respond by asking questions back with this particular one. So about the elephant, how big is the fridge this elephant is supposed to go into? Don't assume that they're talking about your kitchen fridge, right? They might be talking about a great big restaurant fridge, in which case it might be quite easy to get an elephant into one. Is the elephant alive or dead? That's kind of gruesome, but is the elephant intact or in pieces? For the basketball question, ask if the basketballs are inflated or if they're flat. And are we talking one layer to fill the floor, or are we talking floor to ceiling volume? So once you have your answers to the questions that you ask in return, you can then give your best estimate. For the manhole cover question, there is an answer, and it's that round covers can't ever fall through the hole, causing injury or getting lost down in the depths of the sewer, whereas a square one could potentially go in diagonally and do some serious damage down below. So they are checking your logistical thinking, your critical thinking, maybe your math abilities. And so be sure to take a moment and think before you respond with your initial clarifying questions. There are lots and lots more weird and wacky oddball questions that you might get asked, and I can't even begin to dream them all up for you. But I hope this gets you started. And if you found this of value or even a little bit entertaining, hit that like button. I would really appreciate that. And next, I have a video for you on how to answer that very serious job interview question. What are you passionate about? I will see you over there.